want to make sure that the volume on the game isn't just super awful. And also that my computer isn't just completely broken. What is going on here? Clearly, we're having some fun times here. Let me fix this up. Because we can't have our regular little thingy. Because it just does not like it at all. Let me double check how this looks so it's not just a complete mess. Because we do not want it to be a complete mess. Let's see, how does this actually look like? Because I can't see it in the program. Oh, I missed the component. Let me grab said component. There we go. That should do it? No? No, it looks all good. Alright, cool. So we got all that set up. Let's see, everything is all peachy keen here. Let me just lower this on my end, because it is pretty loud. Hopefully it's not super loud on your guys' end. If it is, you always have welcome to pipe up about it. So what are we doing today? I figured out that this set of, or at least this first tutorial in this set of stuff is basically going to be impossible to accomplish because of the mods. So that's fun. That is just something that I discovered. We can continue with the campaigns here and unlock some more fun stuff, and eventually unlock the quote-unquote hardest mission. Just this one. I never actually got to it as a kid, which would be pretty cool to actually get to it. We have this one next, which is... Oh, we're playing games. I won't talk much, but hope you all have fun. Oh. Well, thank you for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Let's see. Should we do this? I'm just reading the whole description here. Basically, this particular mission is renovating this old zoo that does not meet the standards of like environment and animal welfare. So with some money, you've been asked to transform this rather nasty looking park to a good zoo. And when we finish this set of campaigns or scenarios, whatever you want to call them, we'll unlock the flower arch, which I said last time that the little like, oh gosh, the item we unlocked from the first campaign was like one of my favorites, but it turns out that it just doesn't look very good, from what I remember. Though I do know that the flower arch actually is pretty. That I do remember very vividly, so it's always fun and good. So let's do this one, and see if we can finish up another set of campaigns today, because that would be pretty fun. One day, I want to try and do a thing which probably nobody else has. Well, there's probably someone out there that has done it, but like speedrun some of the campaigns in this, or just do some silly shenanigans in general. Yeah, this is just what I read earlier. So our goals to help out the zoo is employ at least 2 janitors to empty out the trash cans. Have at least 2 trash cans in the zoo so that the visitors don't litter. Employ 2 zookeepers and clean up the exhibits and see to fulfilling the basic needs of your animals. So immediately we're going to use pause the game. Those that are smart, pause the game. So I'm not gonna waste any time on stuff. I'm just gonna immediately clean up these things. You don't have like any food, so we're gonna get 2 zookeepers, fulfill that requirement. Get 2 janitors. Then we're gonna look over there for animals. Here we have some zebras. In some places they're called zebras. In some places they're spelled with a S, which... What? Do these guys even have any food? I can't tell. We only have so much money, so we're just gonna ensure that these animals have their basics met, which is, you know, the goal. Do we have anything for the tigers? Because I'm pretty sure it's all the animals we have in this little zoo. Let's give you a shelter as well. Alright. So now, basically we're just gonna go from each of the exhibits, clean them up, and make sure that the animals have access to food and water. There we go. I could go faster if I hold shift and go really fast. Because if you hold in shift, you sprint. I'm actually faster than all of the zookeepers. So we're just gonna do all that. Okay, so I think that's all done. Now we just need to clean up all the trash over here. Oh, we need 2 trash cans, but there already are 2 trash cans. Do we need even more? I guess we might need more. Okay, so this place is a little bit of a mess, which, I mean, is the point. Do you see these? These are not at all organized. Let's fix that. There we go. We need 2 more trash cans, I guess. 1, 2. There we go. What else do we have left? So we got the main thing done, which is make sure that the exhibits are nice. Then we can go from there. Here's a sick tip that the game doesn't tell you. If you specifically hold, like, hover over a object of a certain type and you want to sell, you can only choose those objects so you don't accidentally sell stuff like pathing and whatnot. Which is really helpful if you want to clean up stuff. Also, this path is unique to this particular scenario, I think. Because you don't see this broken path anywhere else. So let's clean up all the stuff that's on the path. Not that the visitors particularly care if there's stuff on the path, but it's the thought that counts. We could also clean up the path itself. Oh. Okay. According to the animal inspector, they're happy with our zoo. I can open the park now and put down like an entry fee for tickets. And so basically our goals now is to try and get some visitors and get some money in the form of donations. I've also been given the ability to make a new exhibit. Or make a new exhibit to continue developing the park. Create a new exhibit to increase the zoo's popularity and show that you're capable of managing the animals' need for solidarity, or what's a good word for it? They need a privacy. Privacy, of course. Blah, blah, blah. Get a new animal so that there's 6 animals in the park. So I get to choose which animal I want. Okay. Okay. Let's pause this real quick. And also, let me turn on some music, because this game doesn't really come with music innately. Let's put it at like that. I'm not sure how well this is being picked up. I think it's fine. I need to increase it just a little bit, so that it's not just completely in the background. Alright, so we got some goals to do. One could fix these paths. However, I don't think I have this path specifically unlocked. Like the specific pathing, so I will just keep it as the broken path for now. So, let's get some, here's a great way to help the animals get privacy. You just place down a bunch of plants that the animals can hide at, because it makes it harder to see them. I think the tiger will be the hard. No, the tiger is actually kind of content. The only problem is that you unlock so little when it comes to the jungle stuff early on, so you just kind of have to deal with it. Also, what's up in this wall? Like, I don't understand why that is like that. It looks bad. So, let's make an exhibit on this side. Let's get rid of some of this plantage. We also should place out some donation boxes before I forget, as well as maybe some benches. People do like benches. Do they ever? Visitors love benches, and I will be honest, I do too. I think they're very nice. And are good for if you're tired. And in general, I think more places should have benches. Like, just out in public. I think that would be something that would be nice. Oh gosh, we won't be able to get a pathing that looks the same. I'll just deal with it, I suppose. Though apparently this costs... This actually gets us money replacing this. No? Oh, it's minus. That's how much it costs. Whatever, I want to replace all of it now. This path is nasty. There we go. This is completely pointless. Like, in all honesty, you're probably not intended to actually do this. Because your money is limited and you're supposed to be getting animals with it, but, like... I don't know, I'm committed now. It sure does look a lot nicer. Missed. Move these around. That's nice. That's pretty good. The nasty dirt path can be like it is. I don't care about that. Let's see if it can mirror the design we have on this side. On this side. Let's see. We need to do here and here. And it kind of goes like in a diamond shape. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see what animals we got. We want something cheap. There's chickens. I feel like that's a little bit cheating though, using some of the modded animals. Though chickens are apparently like super cheap, which I mean, when you think about it, it makes sense. Let's see if we can get some vanilla animals as intended. Also making sure that the animals are getting their needs. You need to be social. You need some privacy. Which is kind of weird considering there's no visitors here at all. We should open this. I'm gonna put it at low prices. This is a small, kind of shitty zoo. Let's see if this helps this elephant's privacy by resting. Okay, the shelter helped a lot. So just having the shelter is basically the key to this. Let's see. You guys are really expensive, some of you. Oh, there's peafowls. Peafowls are always a classic. There's also turkeys, which last time I didn't do turkeys because I was like they're modern, and also we already have an animal from the temperate forest. But this time I think, oh, they're expensive. They're about as expensive as a peafowl. Let's do turkeys. Ah. Okay, we got that done. They're like, yeah, you did it. So the lower fence is also expensive. And they're turkeys, so I'll assume that they don't need the biggest amount of space. It is also very appropriate considering, oh gosh, I don't even know. What is today the thing? For the peoples of the thing? Or whatever the fuck? I don't fucking know. I know it's Turkey Day in Animal Crossing. That's about as far as I know. And that's about as far as I'll care. I love how I was looking up a guide just in case they changed the thing this year. But it turns out there is no change. None. It's exactly the same as last time. So the guide that I was looking at was just straight up lying. Wow, really? There's just nothing? Wow. Well, I'm going to take use out of the good old thing then, which is grab some random fucking plants from the outside and slap them down so that there's at least something. It's a little out of place, but it says something. There we go. Let's get one turkey. Two turkey. Let's place out an donation box. Where do we place up there for one so we can get some symmetry? Oh, like on the path over there. It's a little weird. Let's place it right there, I suppose. Oh, I did it. That was kind of anticlimactic. Alright, well, let's move on to the next one. I don't even know what the next one is. Let's see. Let's find out what this next campaign and scenario is. Also, this is a face, is it not? What interesting things have been going on in my existence that I could talk about while we do these things? I'm not sure. We'll figure something out. Blah, blah, blah. So it's like, this particular zoo has some good ambitions, but they're not particularly good about their animals' needs. The exhibits are too small and not in the right environment for the animals. You've gotten $5,000 to improve the like conditions for the animals and whatnot in the zoo. It's like, the zoo has been closed because of these reasons. You can open the zoo whenever you want if you need more money. But think about the fact that visitors don't want to see animals that are not taken well care of. You're not allowed to get more animals before you improve the conditions for the animals that already exist. So basically, we're helping this little place out, and immediately, let's be smart. Also, about this is good. Now this is garbage. I can just tell you right now, this is pretty garbage. Now here's the thing. Some of these animals don't need too much more space than what they have here. And I wanna show a sick trick about this game. Which is, the best way to make the most out of little. Which is utilizing the fact that most animals cannot climb very steep slopes. So that is not even at all. Okay, so give the moose some more space. Let's make this a Boreal forest biome. Let's actually place an entrance to this darn thing, because apparently there's no entrances. Let's give you a singular tree. And a bit more moss. Let's do the camel next. Let's do a similar thing to the moose. Seems like a generally good blueprint for this. Here we go. Most of these animals are a similar size. So they'll need a similar sized exhibit. This game taught me so many strange words that you'd never ever use in your normal typical conversations, like biomes and exhibits. Like, who uses those words? I can't move this. Well, it's a little unfortunate, but what can you do? There's some grass and a tree. Let's not forget a gate as well. We already placed down a gate for the moose. We have a cheetah over here. Almost got a little leopard. It's not quite the same though. Let's make sure that these are even enough for us, it'll bother me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're 8 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 2 more. 1, 2. Okay. Doing good. I'm pretty sure I can't move this house, unfortunately. Because apparently you're not allowed to move the animal buildings. Which, I mean, what is there to do about that? Fill this in. Get rid of the jungle trees. Place that down in there. Get some plants going. Oh, there's a lot of gem spots. They need a little bit more extra space, I think. Which I'm going to employ. A tactic. that makes this one will be a bit different from the other ones. Mostly because there's more than just one of the animal in there. And here's another fun tip. When you're playing these scenarios, do not feel any remorse about selling the stuff in the environment. It is basically an additional resource that may or may not have been intentional. I know it's mostly to give some extra stuff to the environment that you're working in, of course, but, you know. There we go. There we go. Now you might be like, but that's not the correct fence. The jump spot can just jump over the fence. But here's the interesting thing that we're going to do. We're gonna lower these guys down a bit so that they can't just very easily get up to the fence. That way we can use cheaper fence and not worry about them trying to escape. Of course, it'll mean that zookeepers and whatnot will have a very difficult time actually getting into this exhibit. But here's the thing. We don't need zookeepers. I can be the zookeeper. So apparently these guys don't have any plants for decoration. Like, whatsoever. So it's a little funky. Alright, okay, let's unpause this and see how the animals are feeling. Do you still not have enough space? Apparently the leopard, or rather the cheetah, does not have enough space still, which is a little weird. You'd think the cheetah would be okay with that, considering the moose is okay with this amount of space. But we'll make it one tick bigger. That's all you get, bud. I only have that much money. That's bad. Let's see, is the cheetah still unhappy? No, the cheetah's content now. That's good. Let's place back that gate. The gym spot seemed to be alright. The dromedary as well. And the moose as well. They don't seem to have a lot to do, but they do seem happy. So let's open this, put it on low, make sure that people don't go nuts about it. Also, here we have a parrot. Low poly parrot. Let's make sure that these guys have food. These guys can sort of get up there. But I'm fairly certain that they cannot actually, like, quote-unquote, get close enough to the fence. Oh yeah, we need to move these. There we go. Now you guys should be able to reach your stuff. I'm also gonna give you guys, just in case, here's some water. Let's check on the other animals and make sure that all their stuff is good. I'm pretty sure the cheetah is in their house. The cheetah is in the house. Let's have a look at this cheetah face. The cheetah looks a little traumatized, but this is how it be sometimes. Are you guys really having that hard of a time getting your stuff? And let's check on the dromedary. Dromedary is just kind of chilling. Very dirty. And then the moose is just doing its things. Oh, wait. Why is this here? Why is there somehow, like, a pine tree? I'm pretty sure I didn't buy this. I did not buy this. So what are our goals aside from the stuff? Improve the environment for all animals. I mean, I have. I'm not allowed to get any more animals. I'm surprised that the scratching poll is not showing up as, like, a thing. I'll research that. Why not? These guys seem happy. They're just chilling. I don't know what more there is to improve. Exactly. Or you're socializing by calling out to the camel. Fair enough, I suppose. Whoever placed this this arrangement of tables really made a bad job putting it right next to the thing. Okay, we have a scratching pole. You can have a scratching pole. I'm pretty sure a moose can have a scratching pole. I don't know what's not showing up. But what do I know? I know that the camel can have a scratching pole. Huh? What do you mean it's not inside of its enclosure? It is inside of its enclosure. Or maybe it glitched out of the enclosure for a second. Which wouldn't shock me in the slightest. What do you guys think? They think that the animals are cute. So that's nice. The visitors are happy about the animals. So, is there a time limit on this, or are we just... I mean, I have improved the environment for all the animals. Is it because these guys don't have... Do they need more? The cheetah is completely content. The moose is completely content. The dromedary is completely content. Is it the gems box that we need to, like, extend it a little bit further? I don't have that much left to work with. Let's see if there's some more stuff to sell. It's not much, but I'll take it. So, let's extend this just a little bit more and see if that is the key. And then we flatten this more. We put in the remaining stuff. I think that... Oh, we did it, apparently. That was all I needed. Well, on to the next one, I guess. You can technically continue the campaigns and play them as a normal zoo. Or sort of like the challenge ones. But, like, there's only a few of those where I've ever actually been attached enough to the zoo itself where I wanted to continue with it. Where you can pick on more challenges. But, you know. Oh boy, here's this one. I've heard tales of this one. Okay, so a group of experts have criticized how you are treating the animals and point out multiple illnesses that the animals in the zoo are suffering from. The criticism has led to all of the zookeepers basically leaving work. You must employ new ones and make sure that all the animals are become cured before the situation gets worse. Right now, your animals suffer from hunger and sickness. Even if you got an additional $5,000 to get, we will get problems. Because you've not, like, it's yada yada, lore, fun things. Here's a reason why this shit's happening. You must generate an income to be able to employ, well, employees. So basically, cure your animals. Which is the easiest thing ever. From what I recall. You literally just do this. Ta-da. And then we go over here. Just do that. There we go. Our animals are now no longer sick. And all the animals are like, we're hungry, we're hungry. So let's go over from one to the other. Refill stuff. Refill stuff. Pause. Go over to the mooses. The meese? Refill. Refill. Cure them of illness. Blah 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 boom. Because that doesn't cost any money. Go over here to the beavers. Refill their food. You're no longer sick, Mr. Beaver. Oh, this is not that one. The different one that's really difficult is the one about environment. There we go. I'm surprised you guys are not grazing, because it's one of the ways you guys just generate food without any problems. Okay, I think that's all done. All the animals now have food and water. Let's make sure that they all get what they need. Okay, they're doing their things. Moose are doing their things. Okay, so I think we accomplished that. Yep. Now that the animals have been fed and no longer show any signs of sickness, a certain invitation has been sent to those that have been criticizing your park. Keep the high standards and increase the zoo's level of fame to 3 stars, which, yeah, that's not a difficult task at all to do. Now here's the smart thing. I'm just gonna add some water to these exhibits so that in case these animals for some reason cannot access their food troughs and stuff, then they can at least access the water. You might have noticed that we used up 0 of our money. And that is correct. We used up 0 of our money. Let's give these guys some shelters. Okay, you don't have any shelters. That's fine. Sure, we can give you a scratching pole. Sounds like fun. You don't have nothing, do you? This guy's just nothing. It's so sad. Can I buy more of these? No. It's a bit unfortunate. Now, let's improve this park a little bit. And by park, I mean zoo. I keep on saying park because... Let's slap down a bench right there. People love benches. This is how it is. 1 bench there. 1 bench there. Golly. Sorry about that. Let's do enough for bench over here. Actually, we can do 2 benches. We just move this one. There we go. Surprised at the lack of tables. What do you mean you need more space? Oh, this guy. Oh yeah, this guy. This guy. I remember. Something. This shit is bad. There we go. That should help. No, nobody will be able to complain about the beaver. Pretty sure we don't have the path here, so we can't really work more with that. Can't build more of these tables, so we're gonna use the tables we have access to. To put down an additional new one, just in case. Are we allowed to buy more animals? Yes, we are. Now here's the thing, part of what can... Oh, yeah right, we don't have any zookeepers, so we're gonna have to deal with tending to all the animals. Mostly because I will tell you right now. It is more beneficial to not buy a zookeeper and just tend to the things yourself. In terms of not losing all of your money. Losing all of your money is bad because that means you can't do anything. So being the zookeeper and the janitor and all that jazz is sometimes very, very necessary. Why are you angry? He's angry over something. Why are you angry? He says his space is too small. Buddy, I don't know what to do about you then. There, what the heck? I think our man, the beaver, is just a teensy bit glitched. Here, let's give this guy some water. It looks bad, but sometimes that's just what you have to take. Not sure how we're gonna get the 3 stars with this. Though, it seems like we don't have a time limit. Though, the actual time limit is that our beaver eventually is going to die. I know this because I've seen someone play this particular mission and having a particularly hard time with it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna utilize some money to essentially build some more stuff, because that's the key to winning this scenario. There's also another key to winning this scenario. Sell everything that you don't need. That includes all of these fucking trees. They make the place look pretty, but we have stuff we need to do. And a tight time schedule. Which, speaking of time schedule, let's pause the time here. Let's flatten some space. I'm gonna try and utilize this space well. Because you kind of want to use what you already have, if possible. And one thing that you can utilize is this space right here, which it's a little inconvenient to have a thing right in front of, like, everything. However, it is a possible exhibit, which is the main thing. This tree needs to go. Simply build one too far. Now we want to lower this down. We're gonna utilize this space for an animal. I don't know what yet, but we're gonna utilize it for something. This yellow nonsense is just gross looking. I don't know why the fence does that. We're gonna get rid of water. Let's first figure out what we want in here. We don't want an expensive animal. We want something cheap. Maybe we could actually utilize the whatchamacallit, the chickens. Which is a little silly, but I mean, they're something. We're gonna get rid of these waterfalls. I know they're pretty, but here's the thing. Actually, this is a pretty big space, so I don't know if we should use it only for chickens. You can actually use this space for a lot of things. We should use it for an animal that needs a little bit more extra space. I think. Just make sure that this is actually far enough down where the animal doesn't accidentally escape. And then we'll fix this nasty, nasty fence thing going on here. Don't like it. Lest I used to do it like that. There. It looks bad, but we'll have to do. There's a duck. Quack. Alright, so this can be an exhibit. Also, let's pause again. Make sure that the animals are doing fine. Let's go over them again. This is just gonna be partly going around making sure that the animals have all of their stuff met. In between placing out stuff. The maces are good. The maces are fine. Let's check on the bears. Okay, we're gonna set donations. That's great. The bears seem to be doing just fine. That's good. Let's go back to pausing. See what animals we got under disposal here. Any cheap ones? Generally, these guys are pretty costly, so let's do another. See if we can get something interesting. We might just have to go with whatever. I'll check this upper batch, and then if there's nothing interesting, or like something that really is like the shit, then like we'll just have to deal with it, I suppose. Beggars can't be choosers. Sometimes. Okay. We have the glitch animal, which we do not want. We could also check. What do people like? We have a invisible animal fan here. If we sort lions, of course, everybody likes lions. There's actually 2 chicken fans. They enjoy that. There are 3 people. There's 4 people that all like a different mystery animal, which is always fun. All things point to chickens, oddly enough. Mostly because we don't have access to things. People did like the storks last time. This is the bongo, which is a rather neat animal. People like animals that interact with things, which sadly you don't really get access to a lot of those early on. There's the bongo. I do like the bongo. What things do you guys got? Not a lot. The unfortunate part. Let's try once more. There's the Thompson gazelle. There's chickens! Fuck it, we're gonna do chickens. It has been decided. seconds it is. Alright. Pause. Chicken. Grass. Water. Got a little bit of water in the corner. This is an ugly ass exhibit. Have some grass. Have a rock. Have a couple of trees. We can add one. Let's add 2 females. There we go. Here's enough for sick tip. Visitors like seeing multiple animals in the same exhibit, so I'm going to do something very smart, which is extend the zebra exhibit. You might be like, why are you extending the zebra exhibit of all things? Here's the thing. We don't have access to the walls that would make this look nice, but we'll have to live with it. Let's extend this a bit, make it bigger, open it up. Oops, we don't want to get rid of the trees. We can actually move these trees to a position where we can utilize them a bit better. Make sure that this is all the same level, or generally the same level. We can change this to Savannah. Give them a little bit of extra water. Add a shelter over here. Add some more grass. Move one of these trees. Now we have zebras in this exhibit. Now we're gonna add bouncing gazelles as well to this exhibit. They have enough food and water for all of them. So we're gonna move these over a bit so that all the animals have access to them. Let's refill everything. We found some gazelles are gonna get adjusted just fine. Our poor beaver is all alone over here. We're just gonna go through and make sure all the animals are doing just fine. Clean up things. We have to do this every once in a while. Go to our bears. Our bears are doing just fine. They're happy, they're content, they like their shelter. And we got our new chickens. Which hopefully people are able to see them. Might add a path that's a little bit closer so that they can look at them. I know they're like right at the start, which is a little... just a little inconvenient, you might say. But, you know, this is how it be. Slap that there. Can't smooth this. Well, if I can't smooth it, then I'll just get rid of the path. It's bad. There we go. The chickens are adjusting. They're currently only named after a number because they're one of those glitched modded animals that don't have the name popping up properly. Let's call this guy. Yeah, you'll be John. You'll be Margaret. I don't know. I think I spelled that right. I have no fucking clue. You will be Beatrice. There we go. We used to have them named. Why are these guys complaining? Is it because of the fact that trash is bad? Oh, they're thirsty? Then fucking buy a drink. Idiots. We have 1 full star. That's not bad. The people want to go over here to look at the animals, so we're gonna extend this path. We don't have the proper path for this, but that's fine. We're gonna get some stuff going over here so people can look at the bouncing gazelles and the zebras. People love seeing multiple animals in the same exhibit for some reason. People go absolutely nuts for that. So that's what we're gonna be aiming for. People are probably gonna soon start complaining about the lack of bathrooms. Because they always do. Let's just slap down a random one right here. That will do. That'll do just fine. Hopefully people are actually looking at the chickens. I'm not sure if they are at all looking at the chickens. Which is fine. They do what they want. Let's look at whatever animals we have at our disposal. Forget if I got the scratching pole researched. Yes, I did. So let's slap down a scratching pole. Do you have anything, sir? You have now some plants. That's good. You don't have any housing, that's fine. You guys are fine. How about the bears? Let's research. Oh god, more money. I was gonna be like, let's research a tiny ball. So if our bears can be happy. Maybe it was a bad idea to get these chickens because people are not looking at these chickens at all. I'm not sure why that is. I think it might be too close to the entrance and thus they are not paying attention to them at all. Let's get these. Oh gosh, this path is nasty. It's like nasty in terms of how, like, just unsmooth it is. There. It's still pretty unsmooth. There. It's a little better. People are not looking at the chickens, so I think I'm going to have to make the decision to let's release one of them. And then let's put these up for adoption, I guess. Yeah, they've not been looking at the animals at all, which is surprising. Because they can't see them from up here. So, let's just make this something else. We don't have a lot to work with, though. So our money went up a little bit by getting rid of those. Of the chickens. Let's give these bears a tiny ball. People love seeing the animals play with things. I was confused finding that the moose... only the male moose can do the scratching pole, or is that just a visual glitch? I'm pretty certain that both the moose can actually interact with the scratching pole. Okay, all these fellas are good. Are you okay? I wasn't the only one that saw that, right? There's like some Silent Hill head glitching going on there. The fuck, man? Okay, so our zebras are gonna have babies. Our poor beaver is slowly growing older. These guys are just getting stuck in each other. They lost a bunch of money because we bought a ball. There's flamingos, which we could give our good old friend some company. Even though I'm pretty sure he doesn't need it. The flamingos are expensive though, which is the problem. We might just have to wait a bit and hope. And find small things to sell. Whilst making sure that our animals are feeling healthy. This is the management part of this management game. The bears are doing just fine. We're having a lot of fun. It's good, it's good. Clean out these trash cans that are getting full. Oh, there's the gate. I was like, what did I do there? Nothing? We're slowly getting a little bit of money. It's not much. We're getting into, like, slightly higher tier animals, and that's not a good thing, necessarily, because they cost a lot more than the lower tier animals. Smooth this out a little bit. What the hell? Don't need that. Slowly but surely, we're getting a little bit of extra money. Okay, we got to 1.5 star. One and a half star is not bad. We're slowly getting there. Did I just... There it is. It's the Boreal forest. Let's get rid of the scenic mountain. Yes, we do not need it. Blue marlins are also a good thing to get. This is the things we need to increase our level of fame. Which is the amount of animals, the different species, and the animals being happy. The animals are very, very happy. Informative habitats, the closer they are to, you know, their natural environment, the better. People like entertaining animals. There's the guests. There's also release into the wild. Everyone's just a lion fan in this zoo at this moment. And armadillos! It's a surprising amount of armadillo fans. Once more. Maybe if we're lucky we can get some armadillos going again. Or just platypuses. I like platypuses. Don't know how entertaining of animals they are though to the guests. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit more money. Let's see if we can get some armadillos going. Or if we can find some armadillos here in the animals. In the purchasing of animals. Let's clean up some stuff again. These guys seem to be thriving. One of the gazelles is really hungry. I'm not sure why. Is it just stuck? It's entirely possible that it's its own fault. Wait, there's... Oh. We don't need this. Do you guys not eat from the food troughs? Oh, you don't? Golly, I feel bad for that. Well, at least they have water. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that... Crisis averted. Can we maybe get some armadillos? Like, I think that would actually be very good. Still can't get more. Let's give this guy a little bit more stuff so he maybe can get a bit more privacy. Go in the water, my guy. Why are you angry? Oh. They're not entertained. Do we have any entertainment for these peoples? I don't really have room to invest in like making new things. So here's a fountain. Here's me cleaning up your fucking mess. These peoples are filthy. Can we get an armadillo? This is gonna be harder and harder to actually get one. Just go hide under a tree, my guy, or something. All the zebras hanging out. I'm pretty sure as soon as the Mises are gonna get children, they're gonna ask for more space. Because that's pretty much what I expect. Okay, there we go. Everyone is loving the fountain. That's good. Still no, still are armadillos. We're kind of just rolling the dice here and hoping. This guy is still looking for some solitude. People are loving to look at this fucking guy. Which, let's observe how much of the enclosure that they can see. It appears they can see most of it. Let's pause this for a second. My man over here, for some reason, cannot find any peace. Peace and quiet. So you can get a corner where the people are not allowed to see him. No, they want this. Let's see. Can the pupils actually see all the way over there? No. They cannot see all the way over there. Let's put this guy all the way over here. And let's see. Hopefully that will help a little bit. Can we get some armadillos, please? I'm going to guess that we're not going to get any armadillos. Let's just double check again if it's still the same. Yep. We also have a bunch of chicken fans, which is a little unfortunate considering I got rid of them. But, you know, okay, we're gonna get grizzly bears babies sometime. That's good. The problem with this challenge is that you're very quick to fail it because your beaver dies. And for some reason... Basically, they're like... Okay, I'm gonna do don't wanna have to employ a janitor. Like, I really don't. Oh, there's an armadillo. Thank fucking goodness. Once again, I want to double check. People can actually see this shit. Sort of. They have a little bit of a hard time seeing it. So we'll just bring this up a bit then. Okay, we have 2 stars. Two stars is pretty good. Two stars is like getting up there. Let's bring this up a bit. So that people can see this stuff. So that people can see our armadillos when we place them down. Oh gosh. Okay, let's also pause the time just to make sure that shit doesn't happen while we're just building here. Haven't even checked on how expensive these guys are. I'm just kinda hoping. Okay, we can get 1. Right now. And it'll be all of our money right now. But it will be good money spent, because people like their armadillos. I don't know why we gave them such a fucking huge exhibit, but whatever. Only the best for what might actually succeed at this very surprisingly difficult thing. Just gotta make sure that all the animals are doing fine. The mooses are gonna complain as soon as they get babies about their space, which is fine. I have a solution to that. We're gonna make sure that the zebras and the Thompson gazelles are doing fine over here. Since they're doing just okay, that's good. People are already looking at the armadillo. Let's see, they can see most of the exhibit, which is good. This little man needs a shelter, but I don't have any shelter for you. I'm gonna place down a little bit more grass. Usually that helps a little bit. They can hide in the grass if they're small enough. Might have enough money for another one soon. How's our beaver doing? Our beaver actually found some privacy. That's good. That is excellent. Let's make sure that shit's clean. We don't want people complaining because that lowers our rank. People are wearing moose hats. Of course. Make sure the bears are doing just fine. They're playing with their little toy ball. Also, this is actually kind of appropriate. There's a bear next to the bears. It's very good. And the mises are doing fine. Let's check in on our armadillos. This looks awful. But when it comes to some of these challenge thingies, you don't really have room to make everything look pretty. Sadly can't check on this guy, on like his stats and how old he is and stuff. How is this going? Okay, this is gonna take a bit. Let's check on our zebras and see how far gone they are if they're babies. And they're both about the same. So that's fine, it's not gonna happen just out of nowhere. We also got our bears. I'm gonna move this ball so that they can actually access the ball. No, I don't want to sell the bear. The bear's bald. It's very important. Okay, we can buy a sacred armadillo now. Let's buy a female armadillo. And waste, like, literally all of our money. It's fine. We have enough money to make sure these animals are happy. Which is the most important part. So everybody's just loving their armadillos. Which is very good. That will help. And now one of our Frozen gazelles are also pregnant. Which I suppose is a good thing. Just make sure everything's good in here. Don't want to accidentally miss something. Let's check in on our beaver again. Make sure it's clean and all stuff. How you doing, bud? You seem fine. And we have these guys again. Make sure all their stuff is filled up. You guys seem pretty happy. That's good. Alright, alright. Okay, everything's looking pretty good so far. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. Let's see if we can get some more animals going, if any. We kind of want to keep chugging. We want to keep on going. We don't want to kind of lag behind. What else could we do? Be really expensive. Some of these animals are just the most expensive shit ever. I do have an idea though. We have enough for wetlands animal. So we're going to utilize that fact. And give this beaver a friend. Because I'm fairly certain that these two animals did not get on each other's nerves. Just a punch. The water buffalo and the beaver should be alright friends. I know they're not particularly popular animals, but that is fine. We gotta work with what we have. It's the most important. Okay, let's turn on the speed again so we can place down enough. We can place down a friend. Here's a friend. Once again, we have like no money, but good thing is that that is perfectly fine. Let's make sure that you guys are having fun. I accidentally hit you in the face with a ball. It's okay. You seem happy anyways. Clean up you guys' fucking mess. People are loving the bears, which is good because bears are amazing. Why are you angry? Oh, you don't have fun? Look at the fucking fountain then! It's the most amazing thing ever. People apparently love it. Hello, Mr. Water Buffalo. Hopefully you enjoy your beaver friend. Let's clean up over here. Okay, we clean up all the exhibits. We can soon get another water buffalo, which we're gonna get a female water buffalo. Because I think they have enough space. Let me double check if they have enough space. Do you have enough space, mister? He does. Now he has us a friend. Okay, we can get another water buffalo right now. So let's get our second water buffalo. Check on how people are enjoying soup. There are a lot of armadillo fans. I think our armadillos will be what kind of pulls us through here. Do you see how many of these people are just going crazy for the armadillos? They love this. They love them. What are they doing? Are they just walking around? Oh, you're looking for privacy. Do I have any privacy for you? No, but I have grass that you could possibly hide behind. Sleep in the shade, that might help a little bit. See if we can reset the sky. Seems a little frozen up by the fact that he doesn't have any privacy. Why don't you go over here? Because I'm pretty sure they can't see everything in this exhibit. No, they can't see the things in the very far back. So if I move this over here... What if I put you in this grass? Okay, never mind. Apparently that didn't help your privacy at all. It's fine. We'll deal with it. Or rather, you guys just have to deal with it. You poor armadillos. Okay, people are probably going, oh, it's stinky because trash. Well, who's throwing away all the trash, huh? Who's responsible for all the trash? Have you thought about that? Let's clean up over here. Get cleaned up. Go over to the bears, make sure that's clean and filled up. Yep, looks like it. Cool. How are armadillos doing? They're still not enjoying the fact that they don't have any privacy. Do we have any of our sheep? Savannah animals. There's ostriches. I forget how expensive ostriches are. We could get another animal for our wetlands exhibit. Maybe we could get some flamingos. My goodness, ostriches are expensive. Maybe we can get some more Thompson gazelles. Just to speed up the process, because apparently they like when you have many animals. So that is something. So many of these animals are very expensive. Just not fun. We could put Thompson gazelles over here as well. Fuck it. We're gonna put Thompson gazelles in this exhibit as well. I have no plight of not doing so. Let's see if we can get these guys a little bit of a privacy corner. Oh, they're investigating the... They're investigating the hay. Yeah, you now have a new friend. Okay, our amount of animals have gotten up. Could also release some animals to the wild. Oh, are you littering? You're littering! Disgusting. Okay. We could release an animal to the wild. The problem is, which animal does one release? If these guys could give birth already, I would just release the baby. But, from the looks of it, it's not happening. We could just release one of our random farms from gazelles. This one that we already got, that we just got. Let's see. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Let's release this Thompson gazelle. Just drank something then. Have you thought about that? My gosh, these animals. It's like you have a water bowl, but we're just gonna not think about the fact that this frog is pieced out. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. We need more animals. We needs it. We're getting a lot of money though from donations, which is good. We could get one ostrich for... Oh god, there's no, we can't get one ostrich. Those ostriches are too expensive. There's the beard's tapir. People like the beard's tapir. You guys are still rather unhappy about the fact that you seemingly don't have any privacy, even though I'm pretty sure you do. Like, I made this place over here for you guys where you can go hide. Because I'm pretty sure that the visitors can just not at all see over here now. Nope. You can't see into this space. Not very well, at least. You'll find out a way to get some privacy, my guy. The Jaguars. Nile crocodiles? Can't really put those anywhere, but they're pretty good animals. They're expensive though. Okay, let's make sure that they don't start littering again. Littering is one of the worst things. I hate littering. Which I mean, I feel like that's something that everyone should be behind, not fucking littering. Like, I've never met a person that's like, yeah, I love littering. Because that would just be weird. Or rather, I don't think anyone would want to admit that. Or rather, there's nobody that just fucking intentionally is like, I love littering. It's more like so that people don't care. Which is the main thing. People love the bears. Just good. Okay, we have 3,000 now. Just not bad at all. I don't know where we keep the hay if... We're not gonna use it for anything. Let's try this again. Let's do the animal roulette and see if we can get something. There's some chameleons. How much is a chameleon? Let's see how much a chameleon is. That's a lot. Let's try again. Penguins! I like penguins. Oh, a coffee. Maybe we could get an animal we can actually place in one of the upper exhibits. That would be pretty cool. But from the looks of it, at the moment, we're not really getting much of that. Oh, we're gonna get a moose birth. Okay, we're gonna get a bear birth. Hold up. Hold the phone. We gotta increase the size of these exhibits. The extra space won't be decorated, but this is necessary to ensure that the Mises don't start complaining about the fact that their exhibit is too small. Same thing with the bears. Why did you give me that fence? We want this fence. This, weirdly enough, very cheap fence. Okay, there we go. We want to move this little person out of there. We don't want to be in the bear exhibit. I promise you. I know the bears are very cute, but you don't want to be in the bear exhibit. It's not safe. Alright? No idea if this fence actually is fine. Okay, this fence is fine for the bears. I think it's fine for the moose as well. Okay, we have moose babies. Or the moose is complaining that they have too little space again. No, we're good. I was worried. We're gonna get baby bears. He's rolling on the ground. So we have baby meese. Which is good. People will enjoy the baby meese. I sure hope so, at least. Okay. Well, I'm surprised they're not being able to reach it. There. No, the ground should be a bit more... Okay, this is just... nonsense. There we go. They should be able to reach it. And we got baby bears. We got 2 baby bears. We got 2 baby bears. You'd think that would be a bit of a bigger thing. We have some balloons. I'm gonna place down the balloons right here. Okay, we now have a zebra baby. As well. There's the baby zebra. He's just a little baby. Okay, all the animals are getting up there. Although I know very well that we're approaching the time when the time is nigh for a beaver. Okay, he's hiding. Good. We've seen a couple more animals. Or to release some animals. That's all we need. What if I get enough for moose just to release it? And the Thompson Gazelle is gonna give birth. Okay, our amount of animals is increasing at a rapid pace. I'm gonna momentarily put the babies in crates. Bring out a male moose. Free him. Or release him, rather. Put the baby moose back. We're doing some 6 strats. Okay, we're at 2.5 stars. We're so close, gosh darn it. Okay, we have now a baby Thompson Gazelle. Amazing. And I'm managing this whole zoo by myself. I don't have a single staff member. This is the only way to fucking do this mission. Okay, we're cleaning up here. People are probably starting to complain. Yeah, oh no, it's smelly. Why don't you fucking go clean it up then? Okay, we're getting that done. Just gonna make sure that Armadillo's doing fine. This Armadillo is still stuck over here. Are you not able to go out? No, go. Do we have access to anything for you guys? No. Not in particular. It's fine. We have enough for zebra baby. Do you guys have any new? Or the mama bear is teaching the young to hunt. However that works. Do you guys have anything new? No. Do you guys have anything new? No. Do you guys have anything new? Do we have anything new for the beaver? Let's pause to the game for a second and look at this beaver. Where's this beaver? Where is our beaver? There he is. Do you have anything new? No, you don't. That's fine. Let's see, how much is this giraffe? Way too fucking much. You puffins. There's sable antelopes. There's whatever these are. Some kind of wallaby? More mises. We can just keep on releasing mise to the wild, I guess. It's a stupid way to try and cheese this. We almost have 5,000 though, so if we could maybe get... I feel like the amount of animals is more important than the variety. Oh, wildebeest! Yes. Yes, indeed, wildebeest. We can add wildebeest to this enclosure. I was gonna be like, we can add it to the savannah animals enclosure. I know that they like the zebras and stuff, but like, this would be the place for wildebeest. They're not cheap. But we can get a wildebeest. People don't really care too much about wildebeest, but that doesn't matter. We now have a wildebeest. We can probably very easily get another one if we just keep it going. We're almost there. Are you doing okay? You're not doing okay. You're sleeping in the shade. I was very worried. Because apparently there's kind of like a hard time limit on this, where the beaver is the crux of all things. Because if you get rid of the original animals you have, you instantly fucking fail the mission. So we're trying very hard here not to fuck things up. Okay, the meats are doing fine. Let's check in on the bears real quick. Bears appear to be doing fine. Their ball is stuck. There we go. That's not stuck anymore. Let's check in on our... Okay, there's so much trash. This is constantly trash. People are loving the park. That's good. Make sure that these guys have water. You guys do have water. We can almost soon get another wildebeest. We're getting there. Let's look at these crusty JPEGs. Of things. While we wait for enough for 3,000. Oh, the wildebeest is playing with the armadillo. Okay, we can get another wildebeest. Ah! Jeesh. Every time. Oh, you got a party horn. Thank you for that. We're trying this very hard, supposedly easy mission. Fuck it, I'm just gonna get another cheap animal and release it. Oh, the zebra is not cheap. Fine, I'm just gonna move this over here so that you guys can actually reach the gosh damn froth. What are these birds? They're very tiny. What if we put these birds that are very cheap for some reason here with the armadillos? Here, now there are tiny birds here. Oh, Geronix! I love Geronix. Hello! I'm trying my best to succeed at this particular mission, which is turning out to be quite difficult. But now we have... What is this mission anyways? Oh, so basically, to summarize this mission is you were given a zoo that was kind of trashy. Like, the animals were not feeling very well, they were all sick and they didn't have any food. So you had to make sure that they were all happy first. And then basically, after that, the game went, oh yeah, fuck you. Make this into a 3-star zoo. With no help. All you have left is the money that you were given at the start, which was $5,000. Which was what you were given to try and basically make these animals happy. That you started with. And you have to, like, accumulate your own money to try and save the zoo and make it a really good zoo. And, like, this is supposed to be an easy mission. This is supposed to be an easy mission. And I'm like, no. This is not an easy mission. So I'm trying desperately all the tricks that I have up my sleeve to succeed, because there is a hard time limit on this. Because if you get rid of any of the original animals, you lose the mission immediately. And this beaver is a hard time limit for this mission, because if this beaver only has so long of a lifespan, and if it dies, you're gonna have to start all over again. Ooh, artworks. Artworks are fucking expensive, holy shit. Okay, I'm just gonna... Here's some cheese. Because the game calculates your rating based off a bunch of other things, like these things, like releasing animals to the wild. The amount of different species, the amount of animals overall, how happy the animals are. Apparently the animals are super happy. How good the environments are for the animals. How happy the guests are. So currently I'm doing a little bit of a cheese strat where I buy a bunch of sheep animals and I release them to the wild to get some extra points. Because I need one more half of a star. And then Yes! Haha! I did it. I did one of the hardest, easiest fucking missions in this game. We did it! Which we could continue playing on the zoo, but honestly this zoo is kind of a miserable time. It looks awful, but you know what? I actually completed it. And now I have unlocked the flower arch. which is one of my favorite items. Oh gosh, there's double music. Let's not do double music. Alright. Now here's the question, should I play any of the other things? Because I thought that was gonna go a little longer. Because I think what I want to try and do is complete all of the different scenarios, like all the campaigns. That would be fun. And as we keep on going, the more difficult they're gonna get. And I've never actually unlocked this particular mission that is focused on the giant panda. Like, I never got to this one when as a kid. When you actually complete this mission, you get the golden panda statue. This one I remember actually completing this set of scenarios because you unlock the sundial. And I think the sundial is fucking baller. Then there's this one, I forget what you unlocked. You unlocked I have unlocked most of these back when I played as a kid. This set of missions, apparently all they do is unlock this one. I remember this particular set of missions, what was I got stuck on. And then these are for ones I haven't really done. I remember doing the in like the extinct animals one. But yeah, I did complete one, which is good. So like I've been playing for a good bit now too. So like I can at the very least show the flower arch before I wrap up. Is to show people what it looks like. Cause it's nice. Also happy Turkey Day to any Americans in chat. Yeah, I wished happy Turkey Day. We also got turkeys in one of the series, in one of the missions I did. Gobble gobble. I was doing a Turkey Day in Animal Crossing, and I was like looking up a guide just in case it was different, and it turns out it is not different, unless it's just different on some versions. Like, it's no different in Europe. Anyways, let's see, where's this flower arch? There's the flower arch. Look at this thing! Isn't this beautiful? Sure, the flowers are... okay. The flowers are billboards. So are the... okay, this looks nice from a distance, but when you actually get up close and you see just the amount of cheating that went into making this object, what the fuck? Gosh. To be honest, it looked bad even though they're the billboards. Yeah, I mean, for a game that is from like 2004 or something, this isn't bad. Like, the textures are not bad at all. It's just when you actually move around it and you notice that they're billboards. It's just, wow. Like, when you just go like this, you don't see it. But when you circle around it, you see it. Which, I mean, you're not supposed to circle around it. It makes me wonder, though, are these also billboards? They are! What the hell? I never noticed that. Until now. Huh. That is absolutely fascinating, the things that you get to learn. Good for screenshots, I guess. I mean, yeah. Good when it's still, but not good in motion. I can share some super secret tricks before I wrap up with some items. Like, did you know you can actually go on top of this trampoline? You can emulate bouncing on it. It's one of the few items you can actually go, like, onto. And if you do your scroll wheel, you jump. So it's like you're jumping on the turtle trampoline, which There's a face. What other fun things we have? There's a fucking volcano. Hey, the bat cave. Hold on. I need to show the bat cave. I love the bat cave. You see these little guys? Look at them. Do you see how they're blinking? It's literally just a black box that they move over the eyes. It's amazing. I can show what happens when a thing goes around, because there's supposed to be like a little thing where it activates. What is this garbage? I never was a fan of how building these tracks. Gosh, used to work. Oh, there we go. There's the bats. Oh, the volcano is erupting. Yeah. Also, they have these, you know, those giant ass trees? Yeah, it's the most lame volcano ever. They have these trees though, which are cool. You can actually go inside. These things are not billboards. Yeah, they're cool. It's too bad they're only decorational items and not actually, like, trees. But yeah. Is there anything else? I do have all these modded items that are here. Oh, my favorite item. Yeah, this is one of my absolute favorite items, even though it's pointless. Because it actually interacts, like, when you're in it. You have EV mod. I don't think it exists anymore. This is one of the few items that actually interact when you are with it. It's like a spray fountain, where you walk inside, you get sprayed with water. Yeah, they're beluga whales. I think it's fun. It's very silly. Alright. Is there anything else? Because I'm kinda content just finishing up that one, or that set of missions today. There's this, there's not too many super duper interesting items. What stupid mod do I have? Because most of the mods that I installed are not, like, of the stupid variety. Aside from the unicorn mod, because of course I need unicorns. Although these unicorns look very, peculiar, let's just say. Let me look at these unicorns. Where's that unicorn gif? Oh, you know. Yeah, they have like the proper unicorn tails, and they have goat eyes. Which is neat. Though I don't understand why the females don't have the beard. All unicorns should have beard. That is a requirement. Yeah, they're just funky little guys. I like them. They're not... They're not the really shitty unicorns I had originally, though. They were just fucking so bad. They were literally just a zebra. They slapped a cone on its head, changed its color to like pure white or pure black, and there you go. That's unicorn. And then the Eevees were literally just the fennec foxes but recolored. It's pretty much all there was to that mod. don't have any super funky animals in this aside from the unicorns. And the phoenix foxes are very cute. Here's little guys. Brush. Where are you going? Everybody's just bouncing around. You're brushing the animals. It's bouncing. Let me put down a little cave for these guys. I know this is not an exhibit, but whatever. Oh, they're gonna just be like immediately. There's a cave! They're investigating the cave. I think they're like, wow, this is very exciting, looking at cave. Oh, one of them is gonna go inside of the cave. No. Sleepy. Meanwhile, the other one is just waiting for its turn in the cave. If I had the double cave, they can both be in the cave at the same time. What are you guys doing? Oh, they're eating all of the grass! Like, plant grass that isn't just the ground. Is this just decorative? See? Yeah, it was just to show off this fucking, the flower arch. What you mean? It's nice. It certainly looks a lot better than, oh gosh, let me show this fucking atrocity. This thing. I thought it was really cool as a kid, but like, it's just... The pole does not have any single texture on it. It's just nothing. Like, the barrel is nice, and the flowers in the thing is nice, but like, the pole itself is just nothing. There's no shading, there's nothing. It's like, you just put no effort into that at all. Where are you going? Oh, they're gonna just destroy more of the flowers, I see. Yeah, in this part, the flowers are very nice. You can actually see that they're different variations of PNCs. But, you know. Oh. Wait. Oh, they do have this. They have the same voice clips as the zebras. So they are used to reskinned zebras. Okay, look at this! What the fuck, man? Can't hear them. Yeah, it was very, very, it wasn't very, loud. Also, just destroyed. Oh, there he goes again. It just destroyed the grass. Oh gosh, watch out, dude. Are you kidding me? I've been playing with no sound this entire time. This is why we need people in the chat. This is why we need people in the chat. I'll say it many, many times. This is why we need people in the chat. Because I'm fucking sick and tired of me not noticing that I don't have the sound on. Anyways. I'm just gonna call it for today. I'm done. I did things. I accomplished things. Apparently I played with no sound, which is stupid. Ah! Every time. Anyways, I'm done for today. Have a good day. And all that jazz. If you wanna see me stream more, I'll be here next Tuesday with more Viva Pinata, and next Thursday with whatever the fuck. Anyways, have a good day, and I'll see you all later.